All right, hello, people. We are down to the last five. I think five. TUVWX. Let's see. Am I missing a lot? Well, we're on T today. Um, I know I just skipped one letter and I moved one letter around, but I think I'm following the schedule correctly. Getting busy, holidays. Today is a Turing test on Xbox One X, and I'm gonna dive right into it. I don't see what kind of settings we got. Good. I know that sound like the audio was kind of loud, but I think that's because the television was up, and if I don't have anybody telling me that these things are really loud, then I won't know if it's coming really loud into the mic. So tune in, let me know what's happening so that I can adjust accordingly. And here we are. We're starting the Turing test. Now, being a sci fi geek, the Turing test to me is a way of determining, I guess it's established by sci fi, maybe even a scientific method. It's a way of establishing if artificial intelligence has gained self awareness, I believe. I didn't I didn't look it up beforehand. Don't quote me on that. But that's about as much as I know about the Turing test. And so watch me experience it live. Let me go to my collection and see if I can figure out if I'm make sure I'm not behind.
Morning, Eva. Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA.
Why are all these
We
robots
lost
named
contact with
Ava?
the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses.
150 hours is like a long time.
We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data. The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface post-haste. You are our emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
All right, I'm sorry. I was just checking back through the list and I get some coffee. No, I just touch it. This looks like a little buddy from Short Circuit. What up, Short Circuit? Okay, so I just got out of some kind of thing. It's in my hand. It's a computer touch screen. I'm out in space. Looks like the Milky Way. It land on Jupiter, but I thought that's kind of impossible. Nothing but a sea full of gases. Well, I have vitals, so maybe I'm not a robot. You're supposed to figure out stuff. Mikhail. What's my name? Ava Turing. Oh, okay. 2250. Some people haven't woken up yet. Yeah, not still asleep. Still asleep. 2250. Heart malfunction. Oh man, buddy, you dead? He's Canadian. Can we open this door? Need some help. Alright, they not out yet either. Look in and you can see. How you go to cryogenic sleep and left stuff on the floor? It's just nasty. You know, I mean, about dust and everything. Oh, wait. Can I get behind them? Oh no, it's just a window. Alrighty, what am I doing? Touching coffee cups. Okay. Well, I Can't touch that. I guess you can manipulate stuff when you see highlights around it. A short circuit, I need you. I don't know what I'm doing. Except looking at cups. I'm definitely good at looking at cups. And picking up stuff and putting them down. Nope, guess I need a code to go in there. This is a game that just says figure shit out yourself. Armory. Definitely look like I'm gonna be rolling up in there. And this is open, whatever this is. Tom touch. It's not locked. How come I can't go in?
Pick up your EMT. It's on the side.
You just say pick up your EMT. It's on the side. That's the terrible directions. Is how to use your gun. Can I read the book? I understand it's the manual. I need that. Alright, done.
Okay. We are going to take a lander to Europa. Make your way to the docking station.
I don't need no suit. If I'm going to Europa, do I need a suit? Alright, well, can't aim. I like how her hands be flailing around in front of me. Like she almost swimming. It's weird. Okay, this door is now open. Docking bay hatch. In another office. Current status is P out, P peak, P noise, alt damage, internal. Ava Turing. We're in the fire cryostasis. Thank you, Tom. I'm not worried. I'm not reading all of that. I'm looking for a code to the office. I don't see one. There's another nifty cup I can pick up. Oh, one of these laptops got a code. I want a tough book. Can I touch the flashlight? Can I take the flashlight with me? You need a flashlight in space. What the power goes out? Running, 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 run. Alright. How come space hatches always look like sub hatches? I mean, you got all these other automatic doors. How come the docking hatch can't be automatic? Then again, some automatic hatches malfunction at the worst times and then you be about to die. Like on Life, the movie, which is great. Please. We're not going to get aliens, so
What's the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
that's not what I asked you. I asked you what the ship status was. You talking about the checks you did. Those things don't really go hand in hand.
I think that's everything wound up, Tom.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm ready to go down for the long sleep then.
Good night, Ava. I will miss your assistance. The ship will be very quiet without you here.
Night. See you when I wake up, Tom.
Yeah, I done went crazy.
Residuals before
Prometheus.
nulling. -02, -04, -01. X and Z null to 0. Looking good.
Okay, good. Horizon check right on time. How's things, Christopher?
Good. I am go for power descent.
I can confirm. You are go for power descent.
Roger that. I am running the PDI program. 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Engine 1 ignition. Engine burn.
Suppressing 400 alarm.
Balance.
That didn't sound like
The landers are ready.
Good. Thanks, Tom. You okay now, Sarah?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Daniel. I've done this before.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's just another 10 years of my life.
Another 10 years of your life. Except you sleeping, you chilling. Look, they nice of them to have little speakers on it. Look, that volume up, volume down, the power button. How unscientific. future sci-fi. I'm like literally in the guts of the spaceship. Isn't a better way to put a docking bay on a ship? I'm assuming I'm on a ship, not like a space station or something. Lens flares. It's a pretty
Bay
nifty.
3.
So we got docking bay 1 and 2, 3. Shout out to Sesame Street and the Count. Okay, so I just got this little gun. I guess I woke up with a suit on, and it looked like I got a suit on. And we just gonna get the hell out of here. I think it was some need to know information in that other place you should have told me, partner.
Retro?
Go.
Fido?
Go.
Guidance?
Go.
Control?
Go.
Telcom?
Go.
Then we are go for launch, initiating.
Separate.
Why would you have all those buttons in the ship and they don't do shit? You
Engaging
just gotta.
retrofire. I'm running the program. 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Trajectory
All you
looks
gotta do
good.
is press a couple buttons and talk to the AI.
502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn late. Go.
Way to go.
Full retrograde.
What are you doing? Why you messing with the joystick, woman? It's like nothing to tell you getting ready that you should be messing around with that. Damn, is that wind shaking the ship? How we ever gonna get back? You in the wrong area. Is you gonna cut off the other buttons too?
Open the door.
Somebody put on a security code.
Welcome to Europa.
Alright, hit the chirp on your ship now. Why the door still open? I don't want to get back in and have old chafed cold ass. Right, ISA obviously. So we need to start at. What a gun at? How do I use it? Or is it just a tool? Alright, there's the jump. Light spread. And I was having some technical difficulties today, man. I have not got started on Destiny's holiday event. Wi-Fi was acting up. Got home and the Ethernet was acting up. And I don't really control any of that, so it's just being weird. What's up, viewer? How you doing? Type me a message. Let me know what's going on this late night with you. If you're familiar with the game, if you're not familiar with the game. Thanks for joining me this evening. Couple of eves off of Christmas. Okay, my gun is up now. I wish you could. Well, I guess you can't toggle it. It's just on. What just happened?
The base has changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Thera Macula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules.
What in the world does that mean? And what did y'all do? Y'all get down here and go crazy? I already played Dead Space.
Machines. I served as the mind of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from Earth. So, robotics built this place.
That just said humans modified it.
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart. Typically, problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this up the thing. Alright, so like I said, Turing test. Alright, well obviously I need to open that door. Does this do anything? Okay, well, it's kind of like the gun on Portal. I wonder if it can zap this thing up here. Oh, I can just take this thing out of the... No? How am I gonna get up here? I already messing up. Can you throw it? No, you can just lift it and drop it. Damn, I didn't know there was an open window. Hey, check that out. I've had fun with these little mind games. This is, you know, similar to Numa, which I played a couple days ago. You should check that out. It was a fun, mind-boggling situation.
They really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage, but they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they ran out of things to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
What are you talking about, partner? Who told you about that? Is this like a switch? Can I just pull the switch? Change the polarity? Okay. Change the flow of electricity. What's that noise? Camera's watching. Hello, third viewer. How are you? We're just getting started on the Turing test. I just arrived on the ship. Guess we are here with more windows. I wonder if I can grab it from the window. I wonder if it's how far away it has to be. So pretty far away from the windows.
Do you know the ground team's location?
3 is gone.
The crew are deeper inside the base, it seems.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not. I am
Robot.
working to regain control.
Have you tried to kill us?
Though I once
'Cause-
had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
Yeah, right. I bet. You've been trying to kill people, haven't you? Alright, so I definitely need to pull power switch. Those are closed doors. What happens if I do this? Okay. So now what? Oh, okay. So now I can pull this from up here. All right. Interesting.
So,
Is this thing
if
shocking me?
this base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning.
Yeah, something malfunctioning. You lying. That's what's happening. It's a magnet. Oh, I'm moving too fast. Alright, there's one. Where's the other one go? Oh, I guess I need to move this the hell back. Wait, damn it! Let go of the controls too fast. What's going on with this thing, man? I might just pick it up by my damn self. And just handle it. So now I need 2. Is this door open? Restricted area. So where am I supposed to get another thing from? another one somewhere in the game? Am I missing something? Pull the button from this thing? There we go. Maybe it operate correctly. Okay, well,
This doesn't add up.
it just run through the door real
What does not
fast.
add up?
If there was an accident, surely they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflicts. I expect they have their reasons.
The instances sound like a lie. Okay, now that that's powering that, can I take this out? How come that didn't work? Alright. Simple enough.
My instance has just been updated.
Sorry?
I
Do
have
that
two
with me.
instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I am trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories, conflicts.
How do you know which ones you can pull out and which ones you can't? Alright, that opens that door. Let me get that free in that bad boy. That opens that. And that. What do you do? Yippee! Hydraulics. Do they lower when I do it? Yep. Alright, now we up to that level. Now push this up. That's his default level. Push that up. And then get off and then do this. Yay! Logic puzzles. Planetarium.
This is the command
Alright,
center.
where'd my gun go? Hold on now.
You can check on the crew status.
Up, we back to
from here.
swimming in space. Ooh, just got a shiver. Ooh, itchy, scratchy. Check on the industries. Europa, a moon, and looks like I came from a space station. Oh wait, Jupiter. Europa is one of Jupiter's moons. No wonder. Alright, I remember this from science class. What does this thing do? It's a radio, digital audio, broadcasting. A map, some post-it notes. Another mug to inspect. Inspect all of the mugs. Sure, it's key to the story. What is this? Bluetooth headset. And some kind of audio wave monitor. Personnel bio. Send somebody die. Okay, I'll read all of it. Exobiologist, what am I? Engineer. Investigated samples, classify all life recovered, keep calm, outstanding task terminated. This is a dude who died on the ship. Identical triplet. Yeah, he's deceased. So this person's classified. And this is another biologist. This Russian guy. His outstanding task is to keep calm. Medical officer. Okay, don't know any vitals there. We're not reading all that. Unknown. What? Don't like that. Thought he was already suspicious, so now we got an unknown on him. Unknown there. Let's see what vitals say here. Oxygen. Alright, cool. So we know a little bit. Got a little bit more stuff, but that's just blank. That's weird. Ashiyama. Can I manipulate anything here? Touch something on the planetarium. How come it's not doing anything? It's not working? I want to play with the planets. Ooh. Low orbit around Europa. As a whole, holds a crew of 12, serves communication surface. Okay. Any other information? Oh, I did press it and it changed. Okay. So we got 1, 2 right here. Information about Jupiter. Jupiter is the second largest physical body in our solar system. It's a large gravitational impact which stretches and squashes Europa. This creates geothermal energy inside Europa, a great source of heat. Has created a subsurface ocean. Things you didn't learn in science class. Now, what was this? There's Europa. What was this button? I don't see any flavor text here. Oh, there it is. Wait. Did I read about Europa? Fortuna is the ship. We back at default. Alright. There's Jupiter. Europa and Fortuna. Maybe we didn't read this. It's constantly facing Jupiter as it rotates because it is tightly locked to it, though it has now been discovered that a rocky interior rotates separately underneath the ice and water layers, not rice layers. Pretty box. Monitors that show canceled stuff. Let's see arrivals and departures. Got a touch book. Shipping manifests. Okay. More audio
Tom,
logs.
start recording.
I am always recording, Daniel.
The day is January the 6th. My watch says it's 2:30 on Earth. Here we are, members of the human race, standing on Jupiter's moon Europa. I am Captain Daniel McLean. I'm joined here by the rest of my team. It is our intention to make this moon our home and investigate life on this planet. Man's curiosity and appetite for discovery will continue to change our world for the better.
Inspiring. And might I add my congratulations to you all.
Here it is. Beautiful, isn't it? What makes this one more remarkable than the others? The way it attaches itself to other organisms. Its behavior is very abnormal. It seems to form a symbiotic relationship with most life forms. How do you mean? Do you want me to dumb it down? I know what it means. What does it do? It attaches itself to almost anything living, but it's not parasitic. It's quite alien. We're trying to figure out what effects it has on life forms.
Mikhail, you seem distant.
Do I?
Yes. What's wrong? What's wrong, Mikhail? Mikhail, what's wrong?
Uh-oh.
Are you listening, Mikhail? Are you able to hear?
I was talking to the ISA. They don't know what to do with this. The magnitude of the discovery.
We should send samples back to Earth. I think we need to get this to a better lab. Me and Sochi are having trouble making enough clones. I'm going to run out of the necessary resources to continue studying Organism 119.
They're calling for a grounding of all Europa transport until they get your report.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's rather drastic.
Okay. What happened there? No, what's supposed to happen here, but telescopes, scientific breakthroughs. All right, I think I've seen everything I need to see. Planetarium, industries, crew bios. Did I look at these monitors? Oh, they got, okay, so they're on and they're off. What about these? Tortillas, pack of noodles. Ice cream, somebody ate all the strawberries. What does this do? Are these the rooms? Built beneath Europa surface, buried in the thermal molecules, ice, maculas. Its modular nature allows it to be reconstructed according to the mission's need at any time. That only looks like 5 modules. I already been through all those rooms. What y'all got me doing, man? Gun activated into a loading screen. Very funny. All right, chapter 1's complete. I don't get it. Oh boy. I was just reading something on my Facebook right quick about some information.
What condition should I
maybe
expect to
pertinent.
find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
Oh, really? That sounds suspect as shit. Robots and accidents. AI, crazy AIs and accidents now. Why do I even have to open? Oh, that door, that's fine. Say, why do I even have to open that door? I just saved.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Yeah, stop.
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Alright. I'll do anything there because it looks like I need to probably go back down. What do I need to get to the door? One more. Can't climb steps with it. But I can use a magnet to drop that bad boy all the way off. It looks like. Throw that in. Manipulate these controls. All the way down. And I should be good to go. Alright, just snag this bad boy out the little matrix. Oh, just walk out the right one.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Yeah, buddy, man.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago.
A
Growing
year
fruits
ago?
and vegetables.
Yeah, these
It
people
helps
in here
boost
a year
morale,
for a year.
amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Okay, so I need 3 of them now. So what I'm gonna do with this one first? Pick it up first. Obviously, there's nothing else to do but to pick it up first. Then we have to drop it somewhere. Drop it right there. What does this operate? Ah, bridge is moved. Okay, so that didn't really let me do anything. Wait. Hold on now. Manipulates the bridge, so I need to take that out. I need to pick that up and drop it on the bridge. So that's 2. What does this do? Is this the power for the magnet? Okay, the magnet's not on. What you gotta do to cut the magnet on? This didn't do anything. Maybe the magnet and the door can't run at the same time? I mean, and this? Nope. That's the bridge. Maybe that is true though. How would I figure that out? Oh, you gotta put something in there, didn't you? How to do this, huh? Some kind of little hole or something on the magnet last time. Where's the hole? I ain't gotta wake over there no more. Yes, I do, because I gotta manipulate the damn thing. Damn it! Alright, you do that. Now we shall alright, that should be right over the ladder. That's already engaged. 1, 2, 3. Move the ladder back. Pull that out, dropping that. Slap you in. Pick you up. Slap you in. Then we just grab you and we out. Woohoo! Turing test, what a win. There's a lot of damn rooms, ain't it? Damn Portal game, S game. It's like 30 rooms.
My
it's not
purpose
taking
as
too
the
long.
overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA.
Alright, so pressure
I
pad.
am the ISA and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
Oh. Okay, well that door is open. Can't touch well, that pressure plate shit. How am I gonna get that back? Alright, so those two actually didn't open that door. Pull that one. Do that. Alright, so we don't get one back, but we can get this back. Maybe it's the thing with both two balls and don't actually power items, things that you need. Now we're entering the red zone. Yo, now we gotta get this door open. enough pressure. Let's see. That's enough pressure there. Alright, let's see. How we're going to transfer all of these things. Did I open that door? I did. Alright, what we need to do? I need to get that box back. How am I gonna get the box back? Let me think. If I put both of these in, then both of the doors are gonna be closed. If I put both of them in there, can I pick the thing up while I do this? Let's do this. Put that in. And I can grab both of these from the, yeah, alright, cool. Grab both of these from in that, from that little doorway. Should be, is that correct? I don't know why I'm talking like that. Yes! Way to go. Two, three. I believe that's the loading screen. Or the freezing screen, whichever one you want.
How does the ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth, running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
Are you shitting me? Somebody like... I don't know, can you disarm the take apart the components? Not locked in place, so I can't use it like that. What was the third switch? What if I pull that out? Put this in. I need bobbles. Oh, they're gonna have to go in there. Man, you got a lot of doors to open. Alright, so I need the loose ones. Wait, damn it. I thought I was good to go. Wait. Definitely need this in here. So I can yank it out in a moment's notice. You can be right there. So now we got 1 and 2. Alright. So now we can snap that. Hi-yow. Now, does that hold the door open? Okay, something's missing. Was anything in there? How do we get this door open? I'll take that out. I'll put that in. only have 2 here to go open. How do I break this other one out? Dilemma. I need to be able to free this third one from the room somehow. Oh, it's not hard. You just do this. Alright, so put that in. That frees the, that should open freeze it. So then we do freeze this first. Alright, that circuit's completed. Now we can put you in there. We can open this door. Pull that out. Nobody's inside. You gotta put the ball in here. You gotta carry one person, one through. That's one open. Alright, we take this up, then we pull the ball out the bottom, and we got this top door open. And we got should have access to the 2 balls easily. Alright, 1, 2, 3. What is this? A whole lot of nothing. Slap that in there. Pull that out. Slap that in there. And we out. Alrighty. Guess I'm not a robot. 3 more rooms of chapter 2. Another restricted area situation.
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Okay. That was very easy. Out, in, out, in.
Have you heard of the Turing test, Ava? It's a test to
Yo,
see if
somebody's
a computer
moving.
can successfully impersonate
Come
a human.
back.
In the original Turing test, a human judge has 2 conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass
They
the
did
Turing
that in a
test?
good movie in Ex
I am
Machina.
quite capable of polite conversation, wouldn't you say?
Why do I need to go through both of those? Alright, that lets that ladder out. So then what does this do? Can I go through that door? Electricity's out. I feel like that door was closed. Yep. Alright. Let's do that. And then what happens? I need to pull all these things on a... Alright, the way to get this out is to do this. Then what? Alright, so now everything's out of that room. Now we're about to have everything out of this room, right? There's no third. Come on, slide it in the hole. Okay, so now I have a bridge all the way across. Is that the end of the room? That was easy. Sector B18.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather
Got a limited amount
its
of time
ability
to
to
get through.
deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Yeah,
Imagine you are in a
These are-
room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese.
Interesting, the stage is loading, but the conversation's still going. It's a very interesting thing.
In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test,
Oh, sprint.
having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
Power that up. Oh, I didn't get to do it that fast. Okay, so you gotta yank it out there and sprint. L trigger, right trigger. L trigger, right trigger. Run. No, not fast enough. Jump. Oh, I'm trying to get that leap on, okay? We're trying to put the Olympic skills to test. Yeah, made that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, B20, here we are. No loading.
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right,
These
you
things
would say
hurt.
that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Tom just threatened to kill you, and thus we have a problem. I'm very confused. Okay, that closes that door. Where's the other bobble? That's a lock bobble, so I can't do anything with that. Did I see another one? How am I supposed to manipulate this? Is there something here I missed? That blocks the stream. Alright, you only have Durr. Alright, that opens that door. Okay, I should be able to go in that room. Yeah, take that bad boy out. Sprint, sprint, lock, open, pull, done. Crew quarters. My gun's gone away.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
WC capture Daniel look clean. No, it just looks shut down. What's in here? I can only see pictures. How do you say it looks? Notice. I do not see the need for so many characters in the slightly oppressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? Tom, why are you in the toilets? You can analyze the poop and urine and stuff after the business is finished. Why are you in? You don't need to see our behavior in the bathrooms. Should you read these notes? No, because I can't read. Mug. That mug look kind of dirty. Tough book. Pencil. Uh-oh, somebody's having a relationship. This is one of the twins? No, this is like buddy who was murdered in his little bedroom. Look at them geo slices. Ashiyama tablet. Baseball bat. Why did you bring a baseball bat to space, sir? Somebody's chilling. Drilling reports with nothing to report. Because we care. Is this open because dude died? But then how's a picture torn if he's like dead? This one of the triplets, ain't it? What is this? This is Flask. Hockey puck. A flashlight. Oh, buddy wants some pills. What did it say? Rilizole. And a globe. Computer monitor ain't doing nothing. Can we pick the man chair up, please? Damn. Another flashlight. Anything I missed? I don't know. Dr. Sarah Rook. She's a microscope in the little thing. What's it say? Strange thermals on the west side of the crater. Strange to talk about thermals when you look how meticulous she is. Doggy. Your time. Oh, hold on now. Knowing that y'all is what I thought I would write you a letter. As you no longer reside in my mind, I've decided to transfer my thoughts to text. I want to do so in the form of a history lesson, a lesson that perhaps condescending, but it's likely for my sake than yours. Yeah, you can watch somebody else's video if they want to read that whole letter, because I'm not the one. I will touch everything. Hoping that there's a achievement called Handsy. Damn it, man, keep your hand to yourself. Picture of a flower. Is this a breathalyzer? You have a problem. I think that's a space breathalyzer. Space shovel. What is all this? Oh, your bed. Oh, you can get far enough away for it to lock. Yep, so she was finding some beakers and yeah, this is gonna be annoying, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna touch it all. Every beaker, every graduated cylinder. Yes, I know my science terms. Touch it all. There's a biological science book with a ruler in it. A rosary. Mini because what we have down here. Everybody on this pill? ISA back book. I wonder if I could have found the code to their office on the thing. It only makes sense unless it's somewhere I return to the ship. That makes sense too. You return to the ship and have to stop the robots. Can't just mess around posting notes. How boring. I don't know which way I came. I guess if I was reading this, it doesn't help at all. Yeah, I did come from that way. Yoshi and a doctor. He has a lot of med kits. He can't reach his storage thing. And these other audio batteries, his little medicine. The paintbrush. The doctor here painting. Tube of oil paint. Another type of paintbrush. Computer won't come on. Another tube of oil. Another loving dog left behind. Whole team experienced nausea during pre-electrical concerns. This is not an instance. The vital signs were affected, caused a uniform surge in the heart rate detected by all members of the crew. I reported a nauseous incident. They offered an explanation of electrical disturbance to our central nervous system. This is ludicrous. An electrical surge large enough to affect our nervous system would have done more than make the team feel ill. I discovered electrical fields disturbed by telemetry implants in a way I didn't expect to have contact. Strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my attempts to disturb the implant. ISA told me not to disturb the implants. They have also encouraged me not to discuss this further with the team. I am continuing to investigate. I have been running some experiments outside of Tom's view. I can tell he knows this. He has been acting differently around me. Like an offended child, I feel increasingly nauseous. These implants seem to have neural connectivity. Out-of-body experiences are more frequent now. I have established a definite correlation against my knowledge. I have been implanted with a device that affects my mind. I use my opportunities in regular health checkups to investigate the crew. We all have them. Every single one of us is implanted with some kind of mind-altering contraption. Tom has been encouraging the team to worry about my mental health. He requested that I retire away from the crew. Misinformation. I cannot will myself to investigate this further. I grow tired quickly. I cannot think straight. I am not sure if the implant is affecting my thoughts. I believe it's trying to subdue my mind. I think I'm going to attempt an excision. I'm going to remove this implant. I'm typing with my left hand now. The extension went wrong. I have successfully removed the implant. Unfortunately, I lost my hand in the operation. Tom is very angry. The crew refuses to talk to me. Apparently, I'm a bad influence. Sarah patched me up. I wonder if the nature of the organism and its disturbance of my DNA caused my awakening from Tom's influence. If so, that would make for a worrisome revelation. Perhaps this organism is not so friendly. Dan informed me ISA called for my termination. My masochistic experiment proves I am a danger to the mission. Fortunately, he chose not to lock me in the brig. I am going to investigate this implant further. I have to hide my work. The team are becoming increasingly aggressive. They seem to oppose my work to understand the implant. It does not help that Tom is encouraging them to distrust me. What the fuck? I have discovered the nature of the implant is a complex computer interfaces with the human mind directly. It seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning, eliciting feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient, and dysphoria when they are disobedient. It's also the effect of suppressing impulse from the frontal lobe, presumably to lower free will. It seems to interface crudely with motor neuron cells through the cerebellum. It's my hypothesis that the crew is controlled by this implant. That is their stronger version of helping me. I need a method of suppressing its impact, perhaps a drug, riluzole, maybe an antidepressant to minimize the conditioning effect combined with a strong electromagnetic field. I could use one of the industrial electromagnets from the construction robots. I managed to get Chris on my side. He has agreed to test some medical procedures with me in private. It will be more difficult one-handed, but I must persevere. I'm hoping to keep this out of the eyes of Tom, though I'm feeling he will still be listening. Shit. Is Chris the damn dead dude? What is this? This fucking injection. Can I take that shit with me, please? In case I need to like stab my brain. Calming effects of painting. What is that? Morphine? You hear painting and more. So Tom is in the bathroom, but why is it like I take the top off? Why can't I read the label? I can read the label when it's on the table, but I can't read the label in person. What the fuck? What the fuck? Another syringe. Another syringe. Another syringe. He's capped. Been in here stabbing himself. A picture on canvas. Oil painting on canvas. Can I see what this is? No. So he said he had Chris to help him. Let me see if I can find out who Chris is. If I can remember. Suchi. Chris McLean. This Canadian dude with the twins, the triplet. Said that nigga was dead, man. Tom killed him. Fucked up. Have I been here? No. Whose room is this? Shiochi Yu. This presumably I could see up there. It's a wedding ring? What does it say on the box? Something I can't read in. The Japanese man. Somebody need to do some dishes around here, man. These nasty ass mugs. Please find attached scanning electron image, which appears to be show pilus formation. We hypothesize that it is a stress response due to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect human cell line with organism 119 and perform irradiation with flow cytometry. Cytometry. Would this be appropriate? It would be great if you would get the department to look at this SIM image. It's great to see this image. Wow, yet more complex life on Europa. Might be worth looking at survives very high level rate. Similarly, we should consider looking at blah blah. Produce this pill in response to, or pilly in response to radiation uses to transfer the DNA. Man, y'all are here fucking around, man. I ain't reading all this, but y'all are here doing some stuff y'all don't need to be doing, man. I can already tell. Can we fuck with the Rubik's Cube? Nope. Introducing the human DNA. You ain't got nothing else to do with the experiment than to make it, then put it. Why does shit look lumpy? I'm afraid. Chris, we found an extremophile, an organism that can live in extreme conditions. Radiation damages our DNA. Scavenges DNA from other organisms with the viruses used to repair the extra. Essentially, they work together to survive what's called a symbiotic relationship. So what's the implication? What does it do? An immortal relationship doesn't seem to age biologically. Aging and death are ultimately caused by DNA damage. We have the ability to fix our DNA, but the ability is limited. This organism can repair damage caused by massive dose of radiation. If we could harness this power, we could potentially eliminate biological aging, what is known as senescence. Not exactly. There are many causes of death other than DNA damage, but it would not save you from trauma, brain damage, cardiac, but it could potentially cure cancers and many genetic disorders. Somebody's gonna try and get paid. The watch says that it is 10:25 when it is really 4 a.m. in that good old ATL. A violin. It's kind of stereotypical. What's this? That's some generic motion sickness. All right. Well, it looked like doctor was able to get them pills out. That's weird how you pick up the picture, you can't see it until you tilt it, then the processor or whatever reprograms it. What is this? Oh, like a portfolio or something. Alrighty. This is a Japanese doctor. Still some crazy shit happening here. Ping, complete chapter 2. All right, we learned a little bit about Europa and some experiments and some implants and stuff that was going on, and I think I'm getting ready to wrap this up. This whole thing, all this thinking
These
is
people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel.
shouldn't have been safe. Where?
Since mankind first entered space, the
Okay,
debate
that's
has
not about
raged over
opening
the
that
value of manned space travel. There is a
What is
large
this?
contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be
It
performed
just
by
gave me a
machines.
power block. Can I get more than
It is
one?
obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
Oh, that's just like a reset. Okay. Obviously, I can't stand on that, so we obviously need a block. This is only a bobule. Ooh, I got a good solution. You pick this bad boy up. You put it on the bridge. And once you hop up over here, grab the plug, that falls, opens this door. Pew! Trying to walk slow so that the little circle of loading seems to have
We
enough
sent
time.
drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I am only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
I still don't get it. What's he talking about? So, I don't know. I feel like I need to be able to take this box all the way up. So if I drop that, pull that out, put that there. Can't get across. First mystery is how to figure out how to get across myself. You know about the box. And I believe that this will be the stopping point, as I do not feel like I have enough thinking power to get this completed. I press the button and make it happen. Nope, just disappears. Alright, so I gotta get across there. Bring the box across. So there's an intersection. Feel like I could drop the box, but I'm not solid here. I fall through. That doesn't help. So yes, Turing test, day 21. And now we shall quit. And now I shall thank the viewers. Thank you guys for coming through, watching this tonight, late night. Appreciate it. What do they have chapter select for? Damn, it's a lot of chapters. So, yep. Person you just joined, check out the broadcast. I'm getting ready to wrap this one up. That was it for my T challenge today. So tune in tomorrow and we'll be on U Games. Not sure if we'll be starting from YouTube or Twitch, but check me out subscribe. You can know I'll probably be on later. Thanks.